Hi and welcome, it's Jim from maverickstar Observatory. Just a quick one guys to remind you that tomorrow is our big day. On the 17th we break out the SD card on the TriMag and the magnetosphere sensor, process that data and pinpoint the magnetic North Pole. I have to say this, we're a unique observatory. A lot of people talk about the magnetic pole reversal on YouTube, and there are a few other dedicated websites to some similar anomalies that we cover here anyhow on our website. And as you know, we cover solar data, volcanic activity, earthquakes. We've provided almost a one-stop platform for anyone that has any interest in these anomalies that affect out of our life issues. So the point is that we are a public observatory and funded solely by the public, and that really needs to continue if we're going to continue doing this. I mean, I don't think, and I think you'll agree with me as well, I don't think that this is a time where we should be underfunding this observatory. I know if a few more people step up, we can do a lot better than what we are in terms of funding. And what that means is we can get more equipment out there in the field. I've said it time and time again, we're not just talkers here at the observatory, we are proactive. We've got the equipment necessary to record the position of the magnetic North Pole. That didn't come easy, and the reason why there isn't another competitor out there the same as us is because how much of an investment that would cost to set up that. If you guys remember, a few years ago when I was building the TriMag system, I thought I could just go out there and purchase the equipment, but when people said to me what you're asking for is bespoke equipment that is just not available off the shelf, and therefore we've got to get project managers, design engineers, we've got to get electronic engineers, we've got to get programmers, and you can imagine the salaries of all these people, even with a 12-month prototype being built over that period of time, it would have easily ran into well over £100,000. We have that at our disposal, and as well as a lot of other equipment. We've got our Luminox oxygen sensor, we've got our CO2 sensor, we have our own muon detectors. Trust me, look into these things, how much they are to buy if you can't build them yourself. For a neutron detector, which is a lot bigger particle than a muon, you're talking about £7,000, and we've got 3 of these out in the field. The magnetometers, 3-axis magnetometers that are measuring the intensity in the regions where they're placed around the world. This is bespoke equipment. Everything is bespoke. The only reason we've been able to put this observatory together is just because a few people knew how important it was of time that we're in. Look, let's face it, 780,000 years ago was the last magnetic reversal, and there is no recorded data or history what took place on that event other than what archaeologists think might be the case. So we really don't know. When you put that together with what we've looked at with our neighbouring planets, how they've suffered through losing their magnetosphere, the fact that we're 500,000 years overdue a new magnetic reversal, just, I think, emphasises the importance of trying to keep this observatory going, and the only way we can do that is by working together. We've pushed out the governments, we've pushed out the mainstream organisations. We are an independent observatory, and if you want to keep it that way, then we just need to keep it a little bit funded, more than what it has been, at least over the last few months. Really difficult times here for me, financially here. I failed a test last week which has crippled me. £600 now in the red. I've had to shed out again for another test and some more training. The reason why I'm doing that is so that I don't have to depend solely on what we raise here to keep things going. What I'm prepared to do is do a normal day's job or work, and in the evenings do what I'm doing now. So I'm burning the candle definitely at both ends here to keep this going, because I know for a lot of people it is important, and it should be as well, because this is the event which is really gone unnoticed. This is the event that is causing such catastrophes around the world. And we all know what the governments are up to with the CO2 nonsense and global warming. So, in a nutshell, guys, there is a link down there in the description. You can go onto the website and have a look at all the other information on this anomaly, this rare anomaly that we're facing. The first time humans have ever faced a completed reversal. And the reason why do I think it's not an excursion? It's just way too overdue, and it has taken too long. So I think that we are definitely going through a completed reversal. If you ask me, I think the odds are more in favour of that than just a mere excursion, which I believe would have already happened if that was the case. I think we are definitely gearing up for a full magnetic reversal, which will be permanent, and it's going to change all our lives. As simple as that. So join us tomorrow when we pinpoint the magnetic North Pole, and it should be of interest to you, because over the last 4 or 5 months there has been a 20% increase in the speed that the pole is migrating over the northern hemisphere. So I hope that you come over tomorrow, and I hope that a few more people understand some of the important things that we do here and what we've tried to achieve. And again, we don't just talk, we use the scientific method to record the data using equipment that is specifically designed to monitor these things. So links there, and join us tomorrow. I'll say what I usually do: you take care of your loved ones, and as always, bye for now.